my channel. My name is Jim. This is Southwest Florida Scale Model Builders. And today we're going to continue on the ORCA for jaws. I just got in pack 4. It's got two things full of parts. Lots of little parts it looks like. Coming along good. It's been a little slow getting parts. I'm not sure why, but I got these here now, and I think we're going to get started. It's a great model, and I'll bring you to the overhead, and we'll get started. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to move the bridge away for now. Actually, I'm just going to put it down here. So, this pack here looks like we're going to be finishing up on the front windshield, from what I can see. Let me get it open. Okay, here's the parts. And so first we're going to, says we're going to be taking the protective film off of these parts. Let me do that, let me peel them. Yeah, they have a protective film on them. Side. There goes one done. I'll sit that here. We do the other one. Well, I've been waiting for some new parts for this for a while. All right, that's done. There's 2 of them. I'm going to bring these over. It's like the windows just go in just like that. There's pegs to line them up. And we're going to take these brown parts. And it says to glue these together. So you gotta be careful. I'm not going to be using regular glue because it will damage the acrylic windows. I'm going to put little Mod Podge on it. Just putting it on the holes. There, that one's glued. Same with this one. There, that one's done. Set them aside, let them dry. Then we're taking this out, which is the front where the windows go in. And says we're going to sit them in here. You'll see where they can tilt out. Like that. And like that. That's held in the center with this piece here. Which gets glued in also. I'll be using a different glue on this one. That aside, it's telling us to bring this over. I'm going to remove the lid, or I say the bridge, the fly bridge. Now, all right, there's some screws that go in here. It looks like these get glued here. This is held in by three PWB screws. So they came in last pack. All right, I'm going to stand it up to put it on so windows don't fall out. Put the three screws in. Okay. Looks good. All right, set this aside. I'm going to put the fly bridge back on. It looks like we're going to be starting on the mast. I'm just going to take all these parts out. All right, let me bring over the other one. I'll open that up. All right, I'm gonna kind of dump this too. Let me sort the pieces out, put the mast together. Here's some lights. A lot of little parts here. Here's a couple lights. One there. One here. All right, where do we start? We have our test board. Plug that in. So we're going to be plugging these into the first one. All right, 2 lights work on that. Let's try the next one. And the 1 light works on that. So we're good. Number 9 goes around this one. So we know what number they are when we go to put them into the motherboard. And then number 10 goes on this one. Okay. Let Let me line these up. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now they are in order. It says to feed the LEDs up through this, where they're tiny little lights. And we're going to take the next one and feed them through. A little bit of a tedious work here. Try to get that third light up through there. There it is. Let me see. There it goes. It says to glue these two together. Just like so. Is to bring this one over, cut these two pieces off, so we're going to be building a light here. This wire here, let me get it by itself. Okay. So you want to feed that says to glue that cap on. Which it does. There. Okay, still works.
We are gonna need a bigger boat. Great!
And there's a lens that goes on there. I say it's a smaller one. Yes. Let that sit for a minute. They give you a good bit to do in these ones. All right. Nine. I think it's pulled into here. Just like that. And that gets glued in. A little glue on the back here. All right, there's a light on the mast so far. Next, we're going to take number 3. And we're going to slide these up through. Then we're going to glue this together and see how it goes. It goes just like that, okay? There. That's done. And next we're going to be taking this. It's like it doesn't matter which way it goes, it's the same both ways. We're going to slide that over the 2 lights. And that is going to go on this, but the same way as the light is, just like that. It says to glue that also. You pull it off. A little bit of glue here and here. There. That's done. And they say that is a completed stage right there. Now we're going to start moving on to the next one. Guess we're going to bring 4 over and do the same thing as we've been doing. Thread the lights up through it. And we're going to glue this together. That'll be going that direction. Okay. Okay. And we're going to take this. That's going to go in this direction. Feed it through the lights. That's going to go like that. And glue that part on. Okay, so that tells us to go put 1 of the lights separate them. Through this like that. It says to bring it through here. And out to here. And there's going to be a notch there just like that. Bring the other one out the same way on the other side. That's done. All right, this is kind of crazy. It says to peel this from the backing. There's 2 pieces on here. And to take one of the lights and wrap it. who sits there and figures this stuff out? There. There's one. I guess we're going to do the same thing. Well, I guess we're going to build the light first. Just bring this over and push this through there on this side. Okay, I see. Whoops, too far. There. Set that down. It says to bring over this. Cut one of these off. So it shows a notch where the wire has to come through. And then that allows this to go on without damaging the wire. There. There's that. It doesn't say to put a lens on, but you know that's where it's going. There. In here like this, there's a hole for the one side to go in. Okay. And then we're going to, I guess, have an end cap, which is these here. Now they need to get glued in. There. And do the same to the other side. Take this off. Okay, there's two lights in. Let me set this down, see what we're going to do with the wiring now. It looks like we're just going to be pulling the wires a little bit tight. 14E is that little piece. This little black piece goes right in there. A little glue on it. Okay, that's in. Not sure what that is, but and we're going to take this rod, and it's going to go from there to there. Looks like it goes in the bottom hole. It says to glue that in. Now we're going to put number 5. That glues on just like that. There. Number 5's in. Now we're going to be taking this. I guess that's like the crow's nest. And that's going to be just like that. Then this last piece goes on top of that. Number 6. Let me glue that on. There. That mask is really long. So we're going to take these. That's going to go right there. It says to glue that in. Of course, now it's stuck. Oh, there you go. Okay, and we're going to turn it over and I guess do the other side. There. A little squeeze on it. Now we're going to take number 2. That's going to go all the way down here to this first hole. We turn that over. There. And the last one on that sprue. That's going to go, shows you right here. The second hole goes right there like that. And we're going to bring this one over. Two of them go here. One, two. We turn it over and do the other side. One. We cut these off. So there's square holes and round holes. Square, round, square. The square holes get these. Just like that. They go in pretty easy. All right. Right, I shouldn't have taken that one off, I guess. That's that. Sit that down. Now we have these little parts that go on the other side that look like it came through. Let me get one of my little cups here. These will be a little interesting to put in. See if I can use this. These just go in the other side. Let's see here. There's one. There's two. There. They're all in. I was worried about that, knocking them off. Looks pretty cool. Stage is complete. Let me just set that aside, leave it dry. So we have a strap, we have a bunch of books. It gets a water cooler. We have a pot, that's the first aid kit. So first we're going to do the red book. And the blue book. Then the green book. Number 4. I'm going to put some glue on this one. Like so. It holds all those books together. Then next we have this one. Then the other gray one. This colored one. And then this one, last one just goes on top of that, like so. There's the books all together. Next we have the toolbox. That goes like that. Let me glue that. Let that dry. Then we bring over the first aid kit. This is a handle from that. All right, the handle goes in here. Just like that. This is metal. Then we put the front on. There. There's the first aid kit. Next, we bring this over, and this is the lid. For the water cooler. There's that, and then you take the bottom part, which is this, put a little glue around it. And put the top on. There's the water cooler. Next, we're going to take this and this. I'll take these off. There's a little. So I guess the binocular box. There's a hole in this, and it's going to go in this little peg here. Then we're going to put them in the here. Going to glue these in. Let's do one side at a time. There's the binocular box. I think that's all the gluing that has to be done. And then here's a metal pan, frying pan. So that's all there is to do. So we got the mast probably 99% done. The lights are in. All the rungs to climb it. The crow's nest up here. Because we'll be finishing this next. And we got some of the interior stuff done. Alright, I'm going to end this video. Alright, so we finished the windows here. They fold out. But I can't get to them. And that's all done on that. And we built the mast, which is pretty damn tall. And we built those interior parts, the books and all. So with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching, and I hope we get the next pack a lot faster than this one. Until then, take care, peace, I love you all, happy modern.
See you in the next video. Please like and subscribe.
They forgot about the time when they were young, about the things they did and the songs they sung. But now we got some both young and old mama. That's rock and roll. Oh, rock it now, yeah!